Man, he's going to come off and try some new stuff. Are you going to give him a very warm welcome? Welcome to the stage for wonderful Alex Wood!
Cheers, Beckett, everyone. Hi, I'm Alex, and I am a nerd. Obviously. Have we got any other nerds in? Yay! We're going to be friends. I've got to be completely honest with you. I'm not the nerdiest person that I know. I'm probably about the seventh. Now, my good friend Tom, he's the nerdiest person that I know. Tom can speak Klingon fluently. And I asked him, Tom, why did you learn Klingon rather than a real language like French or Spanish, something you might actually use? And this is what he told me. Tu cameracho el show. As Tom has just explained to us, he didn't know when he was going to need to use French or Spanish in day-to-day life, but he knew, he absolutely knew, he had to call me a disappointment to the Empire. And since I've learned that bit of Klingon, I suppose that makes me the sixth nerdiest person that I know. To be honest, if any of you out there would like to correct my pronunciation, you can be number 5. So I've recently found out I'm going to become a dad.
Yay!
Thank you. Have we got any parents in?
Yeah.
Have we got any people without kids in?
Yay!
What are we getting myself in for? So we went to our first midwife appointment a couple of weeks ago, and honestly, she was having back and forth with us for about 10 minutes going, you have a living child already. No, I don't. And 10 minutes back and forth, you have a child? No, I don't. Yes, you do. No, you don't. And then I just snapped. I went, look, the dog doesn't count. I've carried him, but I haven't carried him to term. And then came the next question, what is your ethnicity? So, white British. And she went, you? Really? Very white boy. Just because I've got an accent, didn't be putting up a flag and chucking it on a small board. How are you, man? Honestly, my parents, they don't mind whether it's going to be boy or girl. They're currently taking bets whether they're going to have autism or ADHD. And we did eventually go for the gender scan. We went to Mansfield, and as soon as you step in, there was this big sign on the wall that says, if you are under 16 years old, we will report you to the police. How often does this happen, Mansfield? To have a sign made? It was laminated and everything. We went in to get the scan. I'm going to change the colour of the lights in the room to let you know what you're having. Can you not just tell us like a person? No, it's all part of the ambience. Fine, ambiance away. One of my friends genuinely said to me going, Alex, I believe you can only have girls because you are so effeminate. Now my partner, he can only have boys because he's such a caveman. And I just went, Pet, you believe your mother-in-law is haunting your ceiling fan. So I'm going to put it to a vote. How many people think the light's going to go pink? If we give us a cheer?
Hooray!
How many people think the light's going to go blue?
Hooray!
I can tell you that I think her mother-in-law's in the ceiling fan when the lights went pink. But, so, I need to figure out where this is all going. So my mum and dad said we need to get her christened. And I can't take advice from them on christenings because for me they had the good Catholic christening followed by the social club later, where there were strippers. There should not be strippers at a christening, Darby. My mum says, oh, why don't you call her Alexandra? Like, I'm not naming her after myself, man. And my dad says, why not shorten it to Lexi? Dad, we're not naming her after one of the strippers! No matter how good she was. Oh dear. Well, yeah, that's everything I was going to be trying out today. So, so I'd love to tell you how this story ends, which is not here yet. There's more. I've got a lot more jokes coming on, and which I'm doing at the Nottingham Comedy Festival. I've got a show on Saturday, the 1st of November, 2:30 at Canal House. So if you want to drop along and say hi and hear the rest of my absolute mental shenanigans, feel free to drop along. And I'll see you soon. Thank you very much. I've been on the talk. Good night.